A possible bias crime investigation is underway after someone wrote "whites only" on an apartment door and appeared to take a blowtorch to a peephole. A man says he and his partner are afraid for their lives after what happened. Celine Stevens is live in Northwest Portland with the latest. Celine.
So the man I spoke with told me that he has PTSD. He and his partner both have PTSD, and they are terrified after this incident. He tells me that it was just a normal night for them when they started to hear banging on their door and somebody trying their handle, and then everything escalated.
We genuinely thought we were going to be murdered.
Tuesday night, a couple was settling down for the evening when they heard banging on their apartment door in Northwest Portland.
As I went to look in the peephole, he was like wrestling almost with the door handle. Like he was trying to aggressively open the door repeatedly and kept knocking really aggressively.
On the other side of the door was this man, seen in this video, recorded by the tenant who wishes to remain anonymous. He says he called apartment security, but when the banging continued about 10 minutes later, the same person had something in his hand.
But it kind of looked like you could see flames, and so I was like, whoa, maybe that's a torch. And then as I'm recording, he puts the torch back into his pocket and he gets what I, in the moment, and I still believe, was a handgun.
He says he called 911 and hid with his partner in the apartment. The suspect eventually left, and feeling unsafe, so did the couple. When they went outside, they noticed the door was burnt and a message written on the door.
By the time we went in the hallway was when we were leaving the apartment and locking the door behind us, and that's when we saw the whites only.
According to Portland police, when they arrived, they saw a man matching the suspect description, but they didn't have probable cause for an arrest.
It's just insane that he thinks he can get away with it, and if we let him get away with it, then he was right, and he didn't have anything to fear.
Officers searched for him again later that night, but were not able to find him, and it's now being investigated as a possible bias crime.
We're actually an interracial couple. I'm white and my partner's Latino, and we're both part of the LGBTQ community. I think that has a lot to do with it. Racism is something that they're used to, but they are just like, they just really can't process any of this. It's like very traumatic.
That resident I spoke with tells me that he has never seen that man before and that the office told him that he is not a tenant. The property management company told me that they are reviewing security protocol and are working on relocating that resident. PBB says that they have not been able to confirm whether that suspect had a handgun or not. If anyone recognizes that suspect, they are urged to call police. Back to you.
That's a scary situation. Celine, thanks for the report.